Terrific! Terry Tunes presents The Real Great Adventures of Me, Tom Terrific, with Mighty Manfred, the Wonder Dog. I'm Tom Terrific, great adventure lover, with Mighty Manfred at my side, villains run for cover. I can be anything you see, change my shape most readily. How I do it puzzles me. If you see a rocket blast, a sailing ship goes sailing past, a little flea, a golden key, it's me! All kinds of fun things, I'm never just one thing. T-E-R-R-ific, my name's Tom Terrific.
And I'm Mighty Manfred, the Wonder Dog, and Tom's ever-faithful companion.
The beginning of Isotope Feeney's Foolish Fog.
Could I have another lamb chop, Tom?
Why, Manfred, you've eaten 54 lamb chops already. I know a brave and fearless wonder dog like you needs lots of extra energy. But that's all the lamb chops the butcher had. Besides, you're getting sleepy and it's time for your bubble bath.
Bath? No, can't we skip the bath?
Tom Terrific is a 1957 to 1959 animated series on American television, presented as part of the Captain Kangaroo children's television show. Created by Gene Deitch under the Terry Toons Studio, which by that time was a subsidiary of CBS, the network that broadcast Captain Kangaroo, Tom Terrific was made as 26 stories, each split into 5 episodes, with one 5-minute episode broadcast per day. The first 13 stories were filmed in 1957, with a second set in 1958. Captain Kangaroo continued to rerun the episodes for many years. Starting in 1962, Captain Kangaroo broadcast Tom Terrific every other week, alternating with Terry Toons' Lariat Sam. Drawn in a simple black and white style reminiscent of children's drawings, the show features a gee-whiz boy hero, Tom Terrific, who lives in a treehouse and can transform himself into anything he wants, thanks to his magical funnel-shaped thinking cap, which also enhances his intelligence. He has a comic lazy-bones of a sidekick, Mighty Manfred the Wonder Dog, and an arch-foe named Krabby Appleton, whose motto is, "I'm rotten to the core." Other foes include Mr. Instant the Instant Thing King, Captain Kidney Bean, Sweet Tooth Sam the Candy Bandit, and Isotope Feeney the Meanie. Some of the dialogue was written by cartoonist Jules Pfeiffer. Gene Deitch adapted the feature from his earlier newspaper comic strip, Terrible Thompson. Distributed during the 1950s by United Features Syndicate. Terrible Thompson was a 6-year-old boy who imagined himself to be the hero of history and freely traveled back in time to assist historical figures. An illustrated book reprinting the adventures of this precursor to Tom Terrific was published by Fantagraphics Books. All the voices were performed by Lionel Wilson, who later voiced Eustace Bagg from the Cartoon Network series Courage the Cowardly Dog. The character Tom Terrific was ranked number 32 by TV Guide magazine on its 2002 list of 50 greatest TV cartoon characters.
Outsmarted you this time, Tom Terrific. Try and stop my foolish fog if you can. And while you try, I'll make enough to cover the whole world, including you.
Oh, Manfred, what'll I do? If I get covered with fog, I'll only think about foolish things instead of the real brainy things I want to think of. My thinking hat'll be useless. This requires extra real, serious, deep thinking. I have it! I'll become invisible so the fog can't touch me. And since there's no time to lose, I'll become an invisible racing car.
Oh! Hey, level air suspension ride.
Golly, I hope we can stop Feeney's foolish fog before it makes anyone else foolish. Well, loyal viewers, in the next part, we ride into the city to catch that foolish fog. Manfred's keen eye spots it, doing some real strange things to people. So you can see why I better do something before the whole city becomes foolish, and before old Isotope Feeney releases more of his mean invention. Don't miss the next part of Isotope Feeney's Foolish Fog!